Rachel, do we know why Hillman decided to step down now?
Yeah, good afternoon. So according to Hillman, in a conversation she had last evening with our colleague Omar Sachedina, this is a conversation and a decision she made in consultation with Prime Minister Mark Carney, indicating that after 9 years in D.C., 6 as Canada's ambassador, she was looking for a new challenge, and noting that because the CUSMA review is getting underway early in the new year, she felt it would be best to have someone who could see that through to its fruition, and she didn't intend to stay that long. Though I think it is also, Nathan, worth noting that over the last few months under Carney's leadership, she's taken a bit less of a public-facing role as the ambassador, as the Prime Minister has brought in some of his top staffers to carry some of that heavy lifting. And the Prime Minister was asked about this morning heading into a Liberal caucus meeting. Here's what he had to say about the massive departure.
Well, as it concerns Ambassador Hillman, she has been an exceptional ambassador for Canada. She was in that post for 6 years as ambassador. She is the longest standing ambassador to the U.S., and it's a difficult role. It's always complex, and she's done an extraordinary job. We find ourselves at a moment where trade discussions with the United States are changing. We're going to emphasize the review of the free trade agreement. Our consultations are finished, and the U.S. consultations are still ongoing. And she decided to step down from her post. And I have nothing but good things to say about her.
All right, so Rachel, who's expected to take on that role?
Yeah, so the Prime Minister was asked directly about this and would not comment today, but sources have told CTV News that Canadian financier Mark Wiseman will become Canada's next ambassador to the United States. The Prime Minister's office has yet to confirm that, making no official announcement. But I think it's worth noting that Wiseman was added by Prime Minister Mark Carney to his Canada-U.S. Relations Council back in March.
And what about the trade file itself? Where do things stand there?
Yeah, so obviously talks are still stalled out, not happening. So I think arguably not the worst time to be between ambassadors, but both Hillman and the Prime Minister have indicated that this country is about to enter into a bit of a new phase of talks with the U.S., less so focused on trying to lift tariffs in the short term and get a quick deal. We're now about to be opening up the CUSMA review, which could be a much more lengthy process, talking big picture about the Canada-U.S.-Mexico trade relationship. Nathan?
All right, CTV's Rachel Aiello in Ottawa. Thank you.